Guys, welcome to some Dragonzord tips and tricks. I'm your host, Will Thunder Ranger. Today we'll be tackling Dragonzord. I got a couple matches for you guys before we hop on into Megazords. We have 3 matches left, which we're going to show you, but we're going to show you the ones we did do that were pretty intense, especially against the old Thunder meta. So we're going to dive right into our first Dragonzord match against Thunder, and we're going to tell you all the goods about Dragonzord and all the bads. But without further ado, let's see how our matches play out with D-Zord as we get to it. So we got a Thunder here, so we're evenly matched. So now we're going to see the new legend fight the old meta. Now I love that kick. That speed was amazing. That stomp attack does barely any damage, but still, since it costs 3, it's not too bad. Now Dragonzord's headbutt is his go-to. He needs it to kind of start a lot of stuff, especially missiles. That was a nice counter, so obviously I'm in a bad state. So what's Dragonzord going to do? Well, that's the thing what I like about Dragon Frenzy and the fact that Thunder's parry went back to 3. So because you have more work with it. And once you get that tail in, you can get for more crit. 29,000 crit. So it just shows you how strong Dragonzord really is when he does Dragon Frenzy into that frontal kick. So the fact that all of his moves cost 4, there's a good reason for that. It's because it's busted. It's really good busted. Because that front kick sets you up for missiles. And when people run away, it's hilarious. Because they have to eat all that damage. And then when you're drilling them to the heavens, it's over. And then Tommy gets in there. Now the best thing about this ultimate is you can still do work. And I like that. And Dragonzord can counter all of Thunder's parry attacks, which is good. We always look for that. And you ain't going to survive that headbutt, sir. So we're going to move on to our next Thunder match. Because believe it or not, this is legit Dragonzord's tips and tricks, but it's legit against the freaking old meta, which is kind of funny. So let's move on. Believe it or not, in this video, we did tackle some higher Thunderzords that were 3 mil over me and 6 mil. It was actually interesting seeing the power of what Dragonzord can do. And believe it or not, this is our 18 mil match. So you're about to see why Dragonzord is really good, really OP, and really find his true powers. It's those cuts. If your opponent doesn't have a shield, obviously you're always going to have the upper advantage. But that front kick is just, it's good. It's not great, but at least it does something. But I do appreciate Dragon Frenzy for what it's worth. It's a great combo. If your opponent has no response, you charge up and do a nice critical. Because Dragonzord crits like a mofo for all this high energy cost. And if your opponent just wastes energy like that, you can always capitalize. Another crit. Again, why is Dragonzord amazing is right here. This match was legit over after all that good crit damage. It's like if I crit one more time, it was over. Dragonzord is just amazing in every way. A good Thunder counter attacker. And really good at finishing up your opponent. He's not really a turtle character. Let's get on to the next one. Like I was saying before, Dragonzord doesn't feel like a turtle. He feels like you gotta move. Don't stop. Get enough energy to at least do 2 attacks every single time so you can capitalize with Dragonzord. It's the best way to put it for this Megazord in general. Dragonzord's really good. He's fresh. He can counter. He's got that dino combo thing to him. And as you can see, like I said, his front kick can get past the saber combo. Again, a great tech. So if you wanted to play Dragonzord like a turtle, you could, but I wouldn't highly recommend it. All those bellies, but no punch? Really? You're saving too much. See, right there after you wasted that 3, had a good feeling. The only problem, the purple dies so fast, you couldn't capitalize. But, you get that little stomp. It wasn't enough, but again, belly flop didn't work. But again, look at that front kick. A good speed to challenge even belly flop, which is great. And the other thing what I like about this is this Dragonzord Frenzy attack. You can legit keep damaging your opponent to a certain degree, and it legit helps your character out. See, right there, if your opponent ever gets screwed, look at the crit! If your opponent gets screwed with, no shields, obviously, they're done for. Dragonzord legit capitalizes like he's a psycho red Megazord. Because legit, all the damage he does is free. On to the next one. So when it came to like Dragonzord, like I said, everything was a good free. Dragonzord has plenty of setups to work with, plenty of purple to do, and believe it or not, you can't even capitalize on most of those purples, but it's still good enough, especially for missiles. Like I said, we fought a 17 mil and an 18 mil, showing how strong Dragonzord really is on his own. Like a good crit, a good stomp too, because everyone's expecting to block it. It's kind of like the whirlwind attack. Best way to put it. It's like whirlwind. Like it pushes you back so far, and then you can do some really good missile attacks. See, look, I already took a lot of hits, so I'm like, oh, I guess I'm going to lose. But then you got to think about the couple things what you have here, because you have a lot of good counterattacks, and the fact that that attack is fast, it capitalizes on your opponent a lot. So would you use your ultimate more? Yeah, why not? Then you can rebuild it back up to do it again. Can you do a combo? Yes, you have time to backdash. It's all Dragonzord's ultra timing. Like, Dragonzord is fast, he's very maneuverable, and he does a lot of damage. Except that, because, you know, since your opponent's doing an attack, it's kind of like a block in his own armor. Well, right there, you can't even belly flop right. He wasted energy, so Dragonzord has more of a priority on this. Especially front kick. But that whole front kick, that saber thing is nothing. You want, like, that whole primary combo going off. And like I said, every time I do the special, it's worth it because I have a lot of HP to do it again if I underestimate my opponent and I need my special again. So, you know, he silenced me, but you got to keep in mind Dragonzord does have breakers. And, you know, believe it or not, capitalizing on this was key here, especially Fin Slash. Pew, 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 pew. Finger missiles. Another great attack by Dragonzord is that, especially after you stun him. Let's get to the next one. Dragonzord brings a lot of aggressive playstyle for this character. He's not a turtle per se, but you can turtle him if you want to. But I highly don't recommend it because this man hurts like a truck if you do everything right and you put everything together. The drill, the missiles, the stomp, everything that connects with Dragonzord is what makes this character great. Doing double of those frenzy kicks is not a good idea, but you know, maybe they'll get greedy and try to belly flop you without going for the full corner. I tried to get the purple, couldn't get it, but, you know, spacing's really good with Dragonzord, and I like that. And Dragon Frenzy's good, too. If I waited, I could have capitalized, but I didn't. So, obviously, he has a shield, so I put that to pretty much my advantage. I wasn't really trying to turtle, I was trying to think. So, I just said, let me do my special real quick. He only has an ultimate and a rage, so I can definitely put that to my advantage. So, he didn't even get the time of day to even use a shield, or, you know, his whirlwind. So that's good. But you want to always try to cycle out for the headbutt. You're always going to need that good old headbutt. It's good. You're going to need it. But that Dragon Frenzy, that's almost like your go-to. The fact that I did Claw Stomp was good enough because as long as I get the damage in, I know I'll get my energy back up. And when you waste all that energy, you get into finger missiles, and then you drill them. Or summon another Tommy and try to do it again later on at the end of the match. Yeah, that stomp is good because it has that type of stagger feel. But the match was kind of like over in just seconds. Because Dragonzord's drill drills you to death. And then you can capitalize later. Let's get to the next one. So in this next one, I lost this guy in the first match, but the second match I got him back. But this first match I had with him, time actually ran out. Maybe because I was turtling too much. I won't show you that, but I will show you the win on this and see like the difference from getting the timeout and actually killing the opponent. Dragonzord needs to kill. You have to kill with this sword. There is no timeout. It's called finish your opponent or you're not doing Dragonzord right. Dragonzord's legit meant to kill your opponent. And that's not even a joke. He's not a timeout Zord. He's legit end his life. The game needs to end. Don't give it a second thought. Get all that damage in. Like those finger missiles was at least 5,000 damage. I got the finger missiles again. Thought I could use them. And you know what? I did. Because I saved it for a nice little purple later. It helps. Now, obviously I'm getting hit by the thunder belly flop stuff, but he wasted energy, and then he wasted more energy. So what do you think I did? Dragon Frenzy, why not? Free damage, boom, nice hit, get some purple. So the fact that he can get all that purple really helps the character. So, you know, you gotta waste that stomp, like I always say, guys. Nice little headbutt, stopping the nice saber attack. And, you know, if you keep your opponent on your toes and they don't do like, oh, they wasted their silent, that's why he didn't use it. But if they keep wasting energy with Thunder, it doesn't help their case because Dragonzord likes to capitalize on that. There is no Saber striking out of Dragonzord's thing. It's really good. It really helps. And Tommy's coming back in there to kill you. And you know what? That's why we hit you. Stomp! And Dragonzord is pretty much in a good place in the meta world. He feels meta and fights like meta, but he's actually a really damn good Zord. So we got 4 energy for you guys. We're going to do 4 matches in this video for you guys. Try to get you the feel of Dragonzord, and I'll try to explain the best I can while I play, because that's always the tricky part. But Dragonzord just knows how to really get in there. Front kick, the combo, frenzy, all that stuff. It's what makes Dragonzord Dragonzord. So we're about to see how we do against another 18 mil Thunder. I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, we'll see. Front kick! Front kick! Again, that's why I like the character. Now, I timed that terribly. Terribly. But he wasted some energy, so I can use advantage of that. Get some purple in. Dragonzord is really nice. He flows like a freaking, you know, like a cheetah or something. Flows really nice. Another shield, really? Oh, God. So I want, like, my 8 energy right now. Okay, I'm going to summon Tommy. Get in there. Woo! Boo, 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 boom. And then I hit him, and then I finger laser him, because why not? Because it's Dragonzord. Drill! He legit had a cycle for that. That's the worst part. Hee-yah! And like I said, using front kick to your advantage really helps this character out. Doesn't matter what power Zord you have. Boom! And finger lasers. Pew, 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 pew. Again, didn't matter, because now I'm going to use Tommy, and I'm going to capitalize. Now, the Ultra combo that you're going to see here is putting them in a stun state right after the special to deal the maximum amount of damage. Proving how godly Dragonzord's ultimate really is, and why that shield is out of 5. If it was out of 4, Jesus Christ, Dragonzord would be redonkulous. But we don't need that. Dragonzord is OP in his own way. Dragonzord knows what he wants to do in a match. He pushes that number away. It's like, number means nothing to me. If you get me to 18 million, I'm going to be the best damn Zord you ever had in your arsenal. And I agree. I agree with Dragonzord 100%. The character's amazing. There's no doubting about it. Like, the missiles, the stomp you think would hold him back, but it doesn't really. It helps. It's good for pushback. It's good for those even... Again, hypothetically, fighting Predazord. Predazord gets shields, but Dragonzord has a nice shield and breaker that he can counter Predazord in that weird way. I mean, obviously, with Pred, it's legit counter, rock, paper, scissors, back and forth. So that was like a really good round to kind of take for 18 mil Thunder. And just shows like how strong this Zord can do, how much damage it's doing right now. If it had more HP, oh my god, you don't want to give it anymore because it's going to destroy everything it sees in its path, because Dragonzord knows what he's doing. He knows how to get in there. So let's see how we do in a Dragon Mirror match. Mostly it's all like, you know, actual frenzy kick. Nice. 1, 2, bop. And get a nice crit in there. That crit's too nasty, guys. Oh god. Had to eat that. Oh, that's free. You wasted so much energy, too. Oh, yeah, you're not... Nah. So we're going to go for that free damage right now, guys. And then we're going to go for a nice shield attack. Mistimed very badly, but it doesn't look like he... Oh, he had a shield. But it's not enough. Like, Dragonzord's, like, going to kill him. But there is something weird. It's like the Dragonzord slowness, I guess. It's like when Dragonzord tries to fight another Dragonzord, one seems to lag on the other side of things. Oh yeah, that's free. You ain't drilling nobody. Nah. Stomp. Yeah. Besides, I guess the only thing I could say, only like one other Zord could take on Dragon. And it'd be really close to call, and that'd be Delta. Tell you why Delta in a minute, but let me get to these last 2 matches. It's because Delta has a 3 and a 4. That helps. You want to be able to rush Dragonzord down. If you don't rush Dragonzord down, Dragonzord's going to kill you with his rush downs. Because Dragonzord right now has the best damn rush downs in this game. Best pushback and best special so far. So if you don't rush him down, obviously you're going to have a bad time. And you don't want to have a bad time. You want to kick ass and take names. But it's all about in these Dragonzord mirror matches that you want to be able to hit the strike button and counter your opponent when you can. So let's see how we do again against the same person. Hiya! 1, 2. Nah, like I said, tail whip don't work. So you hit him again. Oh god, I gotta eat that. Sad face. Shield. And then drill him for some free damage. Stomp. And then finger missiles. Sorry, that don't work. 1, 2. And I just realized he has an ultimate and a fireball. These are my least worried power-ups these characters actually do. Hiya! Stab. Drill the heavens. And let's see if we can end them for a crit. Yes, we can, boys. And that's what I love about my boy Dragonzord. Too freaking good. A 6 mil below Zord. It doesn't matter the attack you use. Now you actually have to start thinking with your power. Jeesh. That's my boy Zeusy, too. Sorry about that, boy. Sorry about that, homie. But good games. Dragonzord doesn't take crap from nobody. Putting Dragonzord at 18 mil, I'm telling you right now, that's the new meta Zord right there. But I'm scared if we put him at 18 mil, we'll never get a match again. So I feel like this range in the 12, where you're equal, where you can find equal matches, is good. I don't think you should push your Zord over 12 unless you're feeling lucky. Maybe 14's a good spot. But 18, sometimes you'll barely find a match. That's why I'm kind of like, I like where my Dragonzord's at. It's in a good place. But right there, what Tommy's ultimate brings, this Dragonzord ultimate brings, it brings a great special within. Like, able to headbutt, able to go into finger missiles afterwards, being safe on a lot of stuff. This is what this Zord's all about. He's aggressive. He's not a freaking turtle. When I'm playing Dragonzord, I'm going ham on you. This ain't a turtle Zord. This is a fighting Zord. And this ain't even battle mode. Dragonzord's ready to rock. Last match against a Dragon Mirror. I'm kind of sad the power level wasn't good enough. But we'll take it. It's a good example. 1, 2, bop. And hit him with the kick. That kick is your go-to. If you don't start using that kick, you're not going to have a good time. 1, 2, bop. Bop, bop, and try to do it again. See, what I'm trying to show you in this match is, hopefully I can pull it off. I want him to do Dragon Frenzy, actually. If he does Dragon Frenzy, I can show you something actually, like, really cool. Of course you're not going to do Dragon Frenzy, because I want to show you something at least in a mirror match that can help you in your long run. Okay, never mind. I guess that don't work. Thought it did. Never mind. Alright, headbutt is it, booty, and then drill it! Drill. Drill. That's a quick hit, too. It's awesome. And then it drills the opponent. So, end result. Dragonzord's an amazing freaking Zord. It's not even worth 20. I would have sold this thing for 50. But be glad Enway loves you guys to make it 20. Because right now, where this Zord's at, he's in a freaking good spot on fighting a lot of the Zords in this game, and pretty able to take on most of them too, even on equal footing. So thanks for watching this Dragonzord Tips and Tricks, guys. I'm your host, Wolf Thunder Ranger. I'm signing off, and I hope you enjoyed those nice beatdowns with Dragonzord, kicking butt and taking names. Peace out.